Hey guys, what's up? It's Myrna. I've got my coffee. I don't have a vape. Let's talk a little. So, Phil's been in Florida. I know you probably saw that on his last video that he is not doing coffee with Phil's right now. He's really focusing on taking care of his mom. So, I have been home taking care of business. Taking care of business. Yep, that's what I've been doing. So, let me take a little sip. So I have been taking care of all of the eBay stuff. I've been taking pictures, I've been listing, I've been shipping, I've been packing. I've been having a lot of fun, really. So Phil, you don't even have to come back if you don't want to. I got this. um, I just wanted to share a little bit with you guys. I know you've been wondering who I am, what I do, who is this other person, Phil's significant other. And a couple of people, the bearded picker and Pete in Cincinnati, Pete in Chicago, and even Cincinnati, John wanted me to do a video. So Craigslist Hunter, that's Pete. Sorry, Pete, I know who you are. They wanted me to do a video to tell you who I am. So here goes. I am a fiddle player. We live in Nashville, and I moved here in 2003 to pursue my music career. I've been playing fiddle since I was 7. I took lessons from my aunt, who was an amazing fiddle player herself, and music has been in my family for generations. My grandmother went to Juilliard. She was a virtuoso violinist, and then all her daughters learned how to play an instrument, and my aunt picked up the violin. And then when she got married, she took on bluegrass music because that's what her husband played. And she became this amazing fiddle player. And just growing up, I was around it all the time. So I just wanted to, play. And so I did, and I pursued it. And unfortunately, she passed away with breast cancer when I was 17. And before she passed away, she kind of trained me to take over her gigs. And I learned how to play all the major fiddle songs, Amarillo by Morning, The Devil Went Down to Georgia, and all the Alabama fiddle songs, and Dixieland Delight, Mountain Music, all that stuff. So I really learned at a young age to be in bars and to play in bands, and I just loved it. It was just so much fun. I was in sports when I was in high school, but I really wanted to pursue music. That was where my passion was. That was where, my heart was. So after I graduated from high school, I moved to Texas and went to South Plains College there, and played in several ensembles. And as soon as I got done with college, I moved to Dallas and played with a couple bands there, but I still had that yearning to live in Nashville. I always wanted to live in Nashville. And I really got the itch when I saw a Garth Brooks concert when I was really young. I saw a Garth Brooks concert on TV, and he had this crazy fiddle player that was running all over the stage and just, unattached to chords, and just was having a blast. It looked like he was having the time of his life. And so that's what I wanted to do. And so after college and after I lived in Texas, I moved to Nashville. And in between there, I met Phil. We met in a band. He actually plays bass. He's an amazing musician all around. If you ever get a chance to hear one of his original songs, I hope you do, because he's an amazing songwriter and an amazing musician. He plays everything but fiddle. That's why he married me. Anyways, so we met in a band, and became friends first, and then we got married, later down the road, fell in love and got married. And we both have just been pursuing music. Well, when Phil's health really started to kind of decline, we talked about other ways to make money, and we found an online business. A friend of ours introduced us to a great, amazing business that we do on the side. And Phil's passion with reselling kind of came from my parents. I took him home for Christmas one year, and he asked me what my parents would want for Christmas. And I said, well, they love antiques. They love old toys and stuff like that. And he's like, really? Like old stuff? Like stuff that people don't want anymore? Like old stuff? And I was like, heck yeah. So we found this cool little monkey playing the cymbals. I'm sure you guys have seen one of those. And we bought that for him and took it to him for Christmas, and they loved it, and they loved him, which was awesome. This was before we got married. Anyway, so he kind of fell in love with the reselling there. Just the idea of picking, I guess. Well, we both kind of got excited about the picking part and ran out of room to store it. So I told Phil, I was like, we need to think about, making room and getting rid of some of this stuff. And that's kind of where he discovered eBay and local reselling apps like Craigslist and stuff like that, and just started kind of selling that stuff. And then his health through work started declining a little bit. So we decided that he would quit his job and go to reselling full time because he's good at it. It's something he can do in his spare time, something that he can do that doesn't require, getting up every day if he has to, whether he feels like it or not. It's something that, is just real flexible. And along with our other business and our music, it just works. We're full-time, self-employed people. We have eggs in a lot of different baskets, which we've been told by our mentor many times not to have all of your eggs in one basket because it just doesn't work. And so the beautiful thing about reselling is the fact that because we've done it together, since he's been gone, I have been able to take over and I've been able to keep it going. He thought that he would have to put his store on vacation, and we didn't know how long it would be. And I said, no, let me do it. I can take care of it. I know how to pack. I know how to ship. I still ask him questions about shipping sometimes because there's just, little things that you have to know about shipping and making sure that you're sending a package the right way and the fastest way so the customer gets it fast. And he's taught me a lot about shipping, packaging stuff, which is great. I understand what it's like to get a package, in the mail or by UPS or FedEx that's just completely destroyed. It's really frustrating, and you worry about the product getting there on, in good fashion. And so he's taught me how to do that. And so I have actually done a couple videos for you of my packing and showing you how he would expect things to be done. So I'm going to share those with you as well. But yeah, it's actually been a lot of fun. I'm still playing music. I'm still playing music full time. I'm running the eBay business. I'm running our other business. So, you just make it work. You just figure out how to make it work. And the cool thing about a husband-wife reselling, independent, self-employed business is that you learn how to work together. And I think it's kind of helped us be a little stronger. He knows he doesn't have to worry about things here. And I know that he's taking care of stuff there. And it just works. We've just made it work. If you have questions about anything, please feel free to comment. Please feel free to ask. I'd be happy to answer questions. I know you can ask Phil questions too, about how we even maybe got started in learning how to take care of things. Ask me questions about how I keep the household up. I don't know. Just ask questions. I'd be happy to help. We're going to try to get this YouTube channel back up and running. So, because Phil loves it. He loves being a part of the YouTube community, and so do I. And we want to help you guys. So if there's anything we can do to give you some advice or whatever, please let us know. So thanks for tuning in. One more sip. And hopefully Phil will be back to doing his coffee with Phil's later in January. So thanks for watching, guys. We hope you have a very Merry Christmas, a safe and Happy New Year, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.